Thanks for checking into WeatherBug here on this Tuesday. Todd Nelson with a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast, which today is brought to you by ServPro, helping make fired water damage like it never even happened. So check out ServPro there if you have some issues at home. All right, let's talk about the weather. Nationally speaking, we are keeping a very close eye on the tropics. By the way, did you know that today is the peak of hurricane season? At least it is climatologically speaking. And we are still watching Umberto. We're also watching some showers and storms kind of rotate around this big bubble of hot air setting up in the central part of the country. Guess who's back? Gabrielle. Do you remember Gabrielle? Well, downgraded and then regaining some strength there overnight. This thing could pose a threat to Bermuda before getting shifted north and east as a cool front plows through the northeastern part of the nation by the middle and end of this upcoming week. And of course, Umberto on the eastern side of the Atlantic here could become a Category 1 hurricane. We'll have to watch that because we're getting very close to a record. If it doesn't develop into a hurricane until Wednesday, September 11th, tomorrow, then that'll be the at least tied for the latest first hurricane ever to develop in the Atlantic. We've never gone this long without a hurricane until 2002. So interesting to see that. Moisture being sucked up from the eastern Pacific into the southwest. We have a number of flash flood watches here from the Four Corners region down to West Texas. That moisture being pushed all the way around the outer periphery, that big dome of hot air. And then those thunderstorms, again, have been quite impressive, but a very large dome of hot air. It was 94 in the Twin Cities yesterday. Not quite a record, but today the heat is shifting off to the east just a little bit. And watch this cooler weather begin to shift south. This is the makings of a cool front, which will really drive that cooler air into the eastern part of the country later this week. Along the leading edge of that, we might see some pretty decent rainfall. Some of us do need it.